Okay, today is lesson 1.1, our very first lesson of the year. Our I can statement is I can relate integers, their opposites, and their absolute values. Today should be mostly a review of sixth grade, but just in case you forget what some of these key words mean, we have integer, whole numbers that can be positive or negative. So again, whole numbers is the key there. Real numbers are numbers less than zero. Oh, I'm sorry, those are negative numbers are real numbers less than zero. Absolute value, a number's distance from zero. So again, that's how many jumps it takes. It doesn't matter the direction, the distance from zero. Then we have deposit is a sum of money put into a bank account. A withdrawal is to take money out, like from a bank account. All right, so I'm going to read this and then I want you guys to pause, or well, the video will pause and the ed puzzle will ask you this question. When preparing for a rocket launch, the Mission Control Center uses the phrase T minus before liftoff. T minus 3, T minus 2, T minus 1. You may have heard that on some movies. That's where I've heard it. After the rocket has launched, T plus is used while the rocket is in flight. T plus 1, T plus 2, T plus 3. What does the T Sorry, first question. When does the rocket launch? So at what point does the rocket launch? Second question, what could T represent? Okay, so again, ed puzzle question. All right, so let's go ahead and answer this. When does the rocket launch? So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a picture. I think that pictures during these make things a lot easier and I think they make a lot more sense. Okay, so I'm gonna start at T minus 3. We know that that's gonna be furthest away, furthest down, so minus 3. Okay, T minus 2. I'll do my little minuses. T minus 1. Okay, and then we have takeoff. So we have T, most people get that T means takeoff. So I'm gonna put T. And then we have, once we take off, we have T plus 1, plus T plus 2, and then T plus 3. Okay, so what does T mean? T means takeoff. And then that first question, when does the rocket launch? Well, let's think. It's between -1 and +1. We know that 0 is between -1 and +1. Let's clear that. Okay. Alexis was shopping on the ground floor of the mall when she realized she had left her phone in her car. She walks down 6 floors to her car in the underground parking garage. What integer represents Alexis's position as she fetches her phone? Again, ed puzzle question. All right, so let's go ahead and answer that. So these are just two different visuals to represent her position when she goes to get her phone. So I like this one. So this one says that she starts here. Okay, she walked all the way up to, poor Alexis, this is a lot of walking. She walks up 6 flights of stairs and she's at the ground floor. She's ready to get her shopping on. And then she's like, oh man, I forgot my phone. So she has to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She goes down 6. So that means that she walked down -6 is her position when she goes to get her phone. And this is the same representation over here. It just now we have on a number line. So again, 0 represents the ground level. She goes down 6 to get her phone. Okay. And then again, so this over here just says 6 represents those little bars around the 6. Just a reminder, that means absolute value. Okay, so the -6 that she goes down is 6 away from 0. So that's our absolute value. Clear this, and we'll go to Xavier climbs 3 yards up an apple tree. What integer represents how far he climbs down the tree? We're not going to answer that one. You guys will do that on your own during class. Same with this one. We can do this one. Samuel has $20 in his savings account before he makes a deposit of $160. After 2 weeks, he withdraws $160. How much did Samuel's saving account balance change? Okay, so again, I'm going to pause this and you guys will answer a ed puzzle question. Try it on your own first. Okay, great. So let's go ahead again. I like to draw a picture. So Samuel has $20 in his savings account. So hopefully if you drew a picture, we didn't start at zero, right? He wasn't a broke boy. He had $20. And then from there, his account goes either up or down or this or that. Okay, so then it says account savings makes for a deposit of 160. Remember, deposit means we put in. So he's at he's at 20 and we put in $160. Okay, so he's at 180. Not that that matters, but let's just mark that. It kind of matters. After 2 weeks, he withdraws the 160. So then he takes out 160. Okay, so he put in 160, he took out 160. And again, these are opposites. They have the same absolute value. So that means that they cancel each other out. And we are still left with $20. So it says, how much did Samuel's savings account balance change? It didn't. It stayed the same. All right, and then last one we're going to go over, we'll do the rest in class. One winter morning, the temperature was -2 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my picture. 0, -2. Okay, and I know that at 11, by 11, the temperature had decreased by 3 degrees. So decrease, I'm going to go down 3 degrees. This be -3, -4. I didn't give myself a lot of room. -5. At 4 p.m., the temperature reached 0%. I'm sorry, 0 degrees Celsius. So what integer represents the temperature change from 11 to 4? So this is where we're at 11. And then by 4, we're back up to 0. So if we're at -5, what do we need to get to 0? And that is 5. So we got to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't have my -1. 4, 5. Boom.